See, Chrisean thought that just because Baddies comes on Sundays and her son middle name Jesus, that God was going to come save her. Baby, God may watch over babies and fools, and while Chrisean might be both of those things, it's Smiley watching over her baby while we watching her boo-boo the fool head ass serve this time in jail. Can I get an amen?
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and ride on you, on you, on you. Put you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Daddy, shot a clock every minute, please.
No, Natalie, you always want to do Betty, shut the clock.
Did you f***ing that apple?
Of course she is, because they don't feed y'all. That's probably the first and last and only meal that she probably had during that. Well, it's Biggie. So who am I lying to?
Big Dominican, you know Big Biggie don't miss a meal. Big Biggie always gonna find the food.
And I apologize too. I don't want nothing to happen to you too. That's why, I step back because I'm like, we are the injured reserve, and we gotta look out for each other while we're here. Because
Can I get a hug?
yeah,
Okay, you're not
over the table,
not speak.
girl. Yeah, I'm gonna pull you over the table and hug you some more, bitch.
They have them with me, so let them say it.
She's
I'm only here
right.
for one purpose. What I'm trying to understand.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me show y'all. Cause like, why does everybody look like this? Look at Evelyn. That shit start all the way back here. Speaking of catch up, I got my food here. I need to eat. At the same time, I need to do my makeup for the rest of the videos today. So why Tokyo looking like that? Why is Tokyo looking like that? And why does that look like the same wig that Michael Jackson used to be wearing? Tell me you don't.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
no, I
about
want to
this.
know. I gotta say this.
Let's talk
And-
about the
no,
makeup
wait.
stuff.
Let me say this, right?
Why I'm hungry again? Why am I hungry again? I should have told this to bring me a steak, egg, and cheese. I think I need to go cook lunch. Akbar, maybe you can decide in my DMs and tell me who the doctor is. Because at this point, Spice, I thought you was from the Caribbean, dear, because Ice Caribbean. Ice the only one from the Caribbean. Well, apparently not, child. Spice says she from Puerto Rico.
Thank God I'm a loner and I stay in my room and I read my books.
What is Jessica even talking about?
She off that Hennessy, man.
Her outside. Nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk. Like, all that's gonna do is add fuel to the fucking fire.
No.
I gotta take you.
He come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, you would. It's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
That's gonna be
viral.
What is going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi-Chi. Blue, Blue's clues. Blue, why did you do that? Blue, come back. Blue. I'm from Maryland. Wait, that's you. What is going on, y'all? It is time for another. Do we even say baddies anymore? Do we even still prefer to Chrisean as a baddie? Okay, because now she is giving convict. Okay, so if we got the baddie show, we need to start having a show called Convicts. Okay, because at this point, all these girls got mug shots. Okay, but I don't want to hear nothing. As we do this video because we tried to tell y'all for years. We tried to tell y'all. Well, I did. I tried to tell y'all for years that Chrisean was a problem. Okay, listen, Chrisean may be a baby and a fool, but when it comes to serving that time, that's exactly what she out there doing. Okay, God is watching over her being a baby and a fool in jail where she belongs. Okay, so y'all know we got to talk about it, and of course, everything that's going on with Blueface as well. Okay, we just want quickly, quick little update on Chrisean and Blueface. But baby, when I tell you that God is good, God is good, girl.
You've got my body aching from all the crying we've been. Boy, what am I thinking? Boy, what am I thinking? You've got my mind and soul for you. Oh, I was seeking now. Heart cries out for the last of joy.
Woo! Okay, so let's take it on over to Hot 97, okay? Which is just literally like the first article that I pulled up. I mean, honestly and truly, you can go to any website. They were all talking about it this past week, okay? So it says Chrisean Rock faces 8 years in prison over drug-related charges. Chrisean Rock, 24, is facing 8 years in prison on drug-related charges. The reality star is being held at the Northeast Oklahoma Community Corrections Center in Veneta, Oklahoma, after being extradited from Los Angeles in June. Now, Chrisean has been charged with failure to have a tax stamp affixed on her controlled dangerous substances and possession of CDS with intent to distribute. There's a potential 4-year sentence attached to each charge. Now, Chrisean Rock was arrested in June after attending Blueface's court hearing, with whom she shares a son. A warrant stemming from a 2022 drug charge arrest resulted in her extradition to Oklahoma on a felony fugitive warrant from Oklahoma, where she was wanted for a probation violation related to a drug case. Authorities quickly apprehended her. In June, WAC 100, Blueface's manager, spoke on Chrisean's arrest. I think within the next 30 days, they got 45 days to transport her, he said. Now, if they come get her, they'll fly her over there. The faster she gets over there, the faster she'll be home. It's not like she's going to do some years, be incarcerated for a long time. You sure? You sure? Are you sure? Given that the reality star will now face 8 years in prison, it's hard to suggest that he will return home soon, as WAC 100 originally suggested. He related her situation to her baby father. Okay, so maybe that was a typo. Maybe they meant to say she instead of he. But child, keep them both there. Keep them both there. Listen, I know that the world has been up in turmoil. I know that the summer has been chaotic, but I already told y'all that. Go back to that Justin Bieber's video that I did, where a lot of my predictions have already come true. And I had already told y'all that summer 2024 was going to be chaotic. I told y'all that. Okay. But we don't need to be even more chaotic with Blueface and Chrisean out here. Could y'all imagine going through all that we going through and still having to deal with them? Absolutely not. Keep them in jail. But WAC 100 continued. The minute that you hear Rock is in Oklahoma, she's in custody. Probably within 10 days of that. Best case, she'll be home. Or the judge might give her a little time, couple of months, whatever they do. He don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking. He's literally he's literally throwing that spaghetti at the wall, trying to see if it stick. Like, girl, just shut up. Stop speaking for her. Because it is giving. He just as dumb as Chrisean. Like, child, if Chrisean and Blueface was in the same class, he had to have been a teacher. Like, So everybody just in a special ed class. Okay. Either way, we'll see her before Christmas. We'll see her before the summer's up. She'll be all right. She's in the same situation Blueface is in. Well, baby, it's about August 11th, and this news just came out around August 6th. So, at what point you talking about? You talking about like Labor Day? You talking about like once, the leaves start changing? You talking about like once Thanksgiving stuff goes up? Or like, are we talking like, once Mariah Carey starts singing it and becoming relevant again? Like, at what summer is you thinking about? Because right now, your version of summer is giving spring, winter, fall joggers, Sheree. That's what it's giving. It's giving Sheen by Sheree. Both Chrisean and Blueface are incarcerated, leaving their 1-year-old son without parents. More as this story develops. We're gonna take it to another website because we need more information. Okay, let's take it on over to. Let's take it to Reddit. Let's see what they saying on Reddit. Surely no one could have saw that coming, and that got 501 votes. Feel bad for her kids, both parents in prison. Best possible outcome for that kid, believe me. Ooh, and that got 866 votes. Her face always looks wet. I'm sure I know the answer here, but does she have that clown's face tatted on her neck? Ooh, child. What the girl saying over on TikTok?
Oh my gosh, where is she at? Like, she's not even that cute to be taken.
Oh, let me go ahead and say that. I keep wanting to type in Chrisean in prison.
So this is Chrisean's latest picture while her being in jail. This is actually so sad.
It's not.
To see this girl literally ruin her life over a man. I mean, look at her now.
Can y'all stop doing that? She didn't ruin her life over a man. Chrisean ruined her life because she's Chrisean. I want women to stop doing that. Can y'all, like, this is what I mean when I say accountability. And somebody asked me about that on because, you know, if y'all didn't notice yet, because I haven't really done videos, but let me bring it back up. So I'm doing a Q&A video. Please go back to that video and comment any questions that y'all have so I can do a whole like Q&A video. It's given that it's going to be like a story time Q&A because a lot of y'all questions are actual stories. So that's probably going to be like a chicken noodle for the soup soul type of, you know what I mean? Y'all remember them books from high school and middle school? Chicken soup for the soul or chicken noodle soup for the soul or whatever the hell it's called, child. Maybe I need to go ask Bianca. I wonder if she got some credits for that. Okay. But y'all remember them books, chicken soup for the soul? I think that's what it's called, child. That's how the Q&A video going to be because a lot of y'all questions is, you know, it's giving story times, but I say all of that to say, one of the questions that somebody asked me was like, you always speak about accountability. What are you referring to? Well, I'm referring to shit like this. Chrisean is very well much in jail because of Chrisean. And there's this thing that women do where y'all don't like to have accountability or responsibility. Stop always shifting the blame to somebody else. Honestly and truly, y'all are not 12. So miss me with the, oh, it's a man, it's a man, it's a man. Girl, y'all should have got all of that out of your system while you was a teenager. If you grown and older than 21, if you 30, if you are an adult and you doing dumb stuff behind a man, that's all on you. That's all on you, baby. Especially when there's enough examples out there, enough red flags, enough Yelp reviews. I don't want to keep hearing that excuse. I don't. Chrisean did what she did because of her, because she wanted a man, because of her codependence issues, because of her abandonment issues. That had nothing to do with Blueface. Now, Blueface may have also terrorized her back, but then that still has nothing to do with the fact that she stayed. Oh, he got into her head and who gave him entry? Please miss me with all of that. What we're not about to do is, oh, Chrisean's life has become so sad because of this man. All once she met this man. Okay, well, she could have met the man and then said goodbye. Plenty of us do it every day. Every day. Again, there's enough examples out there. So I'm like, let's stop shifting accountability away from women as though y'all are perfect little victims. And it's just like, no. Learn to walk away. Learn to walk away. Learn to practice self-love. Learn to know that you need better and should want better for your life. That simple.
Like I have no words. She had such a good career going for her. She has a child.
No, she didn't.
Why have I seen
what career? Like what career? Honestly, did Chrisean have? People just be talking. People just be talking. Because what career did she have? Chrisean has never had a career.
Videos of people saying Chrisean Rock is going to serve 8 years in jail. People are literally out here making videos saying she's been sentenced to jail for 8 years. So me, I'm just looking, I'm like, whoa, what happened? What happened? I know she got arrested previously.
So it looks like Chrisean might be in jail for way longer than we thought, because some court documents just leaked and it turns out she'll actually be spending 8 years in jail. She was arrested not too long after she showed up to Blueface's court hearing with an outstanding warrant. Initially, people thought she was only going to be in jail for a couple months, but apparently she had a load of different charges on her name that she didn't even know about. and now she's gonna be in prison for almost a decade. What makes this even messier is that there have been rumors going around for a while now about both her family and Blueface's family not wanting to take care of her son because he allegedly has special needs, and no one has the time or patience to want to care for him. Apparently, CPS is now getting involved, and some paperwork is already being done for him to be sent to a foster home. Child, y'all better buckle up for this one, because we finna have to get into some things. Now, for those of y'all who somehow missed out on all the tea about Chrisean, it started a few months ago when a video went viral of her being escorted out of Blue's court hearing wearing handcuffs. In the video, Chrisean looked visibly confused as to why she was getting arrested.
What happened, Christine?
You know, they saying I got a whole nother case caught up in downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my people looking into it. I don't know what you're going to do.
Excuse me, sir. What are you guys arresting her for?
A whole nother charge.
A warrant out of.
So it looks like Chrisean might be in jail for way longer than we thought, because some court documents just leaked, and it turns out she'll actually be spending 8 years in jail. She was arrested not too long after she showed up to Blueface's court hearing with an outstanding warrant. Initially, people thought she was only going to be in jail for...
And mind you, that's how all of this started too. Well, not how all of it started, but like how she ended up in jail was because she showed up to Chrisean showed up to Blueface's trial or whatever was going on while he was in court, and then they arrested her. Yeah, somehow that's Blueface's fault.
A couple months, but apparently she had a load of different charges on her name that she didn't even know about, and now she's gonna be in prison for...
Sure, what are you guys arresting her for?
Let's see what else we can find. Girl, this is messy. Well, damn. How many videos did we make?
Y'all need to get on.
Oh. Where am I going? Come on, Chrisean. Where's she at?
She showed up to Blue's...
Wait, I know the name 444, and it is. Everybody say, hey, spirit. Now go book a reading. The Aladdin Souls Talk. Well, site probably down. DM me on Instagram. The book a reading.
She showed up to Blue's court hearing with her son, but immediately as she entered into the courtroom, he was snatched from her and she was arrested. According to an eyewitness who spoke to TMZ, 5 LAPD cops was already waiting on Chrisean when she walked in. So it appears this might have been planned ahead of time. And as soon as she entered, they were on her. 2 female officers searched Chrisean once they had her in handcuffs, and her baby was taken away by officers as well. Once the full pat-down was complete, Chrisean was escorted out of the building, but it's unclear what happened to the baby. At this point, it was still unclear why she was arrested, but it was later revealed that she had an outstanding warrant for her arrest, dating all the way back to 2022, when the cops found her transporting substances in Oklahoma. However, before the case could even go to trial, Chrisean ran away from Oklahoma and escaped to LA so she could escape being sentenced. In fact, she had the gall to admit this on her IG Live a few months ago.
Now, mind you, when all of this was happening, I made several videos about it because at first a lot of us thought that this whole case and trial or whatever, listen, don't get me started on the legal jargon and words. And I'm just here to give my opinion on the whole going to jail. Okay? Y'all want the actual factuals, chat, Google it yourself. But when all of this was coming out, we thought it was because of the whole Vicky situation. And I believe at some point that tied up into it. Like I said, I did a whole video on that. I don't know how much the Vicky is affecting everything that I don't know. But there was a point where she was trying to run away. And we also thought she was running away to avoid jail time with the situation with Charles. Wait, is that his name, Charles? Or the Patty boy, James Wright. I don't know why I just call him Charles, but James Wright Chanel. Okay, remember where she sucker punched him and then broke his tooth at the Tamar concert? That happened around fall, winter, like November, December. And she was running away from that because he had been trying to surf her. So it's just like she's had all of these cases outside of Blueface. So stop blaming it on the man. Like, Chrisean is problematic and dangerous. And part of the problem is that, and I keep saying it, I keep saying it, but nobody's clocking it. For whatever reason, it's like when you were in school, and this is no shade to anybody. If you follow my work, follow my content, you know that I'm a humanitarian and I am an equal opportunist for all, right? But when we were in school, you had the regular classes and then you had special ed classes, alternative classes, in school suspension, ISS, all of that, right? In 2024, now it's like we live in such a everybody has to be included, everybody gets a seat at the table, nothing is gate kept anymore type of thing. And now the new way of the world seems to be, okay, well, let's take a camera and go inside of the special ed and the alternative classes. Now, that's not to say that everybody that might have been in those classes are problematic. No, that's not the point that I'm trying to make. But there were a lot of people in there that were problematic or had problematic ways or just things about them that kind of forced them to be an outcast of society. And so now the people that are being looked up to or talked about are really being made fun of on social media, like Chrisean Rock, Blueface, Shamar, Charles, Netta, who else? Apple Store Queen, Shay. It's like they all seem like they would have been in the same class. And I don't there's a conversation there. I don't know if I'm necessarily the person to start that conversation, to have that conversation, but there's a conversation there. You know what I mean? Because I do feel like a lot of people are being exploited. And these are people that actually have mental issues going on. You know what I mean? Not saying everybody needs to be in a straitjacket or anything like that, but like I feel like these are people that are a little slow, a little delayed. And instead of getting them the proper care or, you know, proper attention, I feel like they're being exploited for views, for fames, for clicks, for money. And I don't know. It's a conversation there. It's a conversation there.
She said she ain't got no time to go to jail because she has to look after her son and that she's been paying thousands of dollars to get the case thrown out so she doesn't have to keep being a fugitive anymore.
My one thing that I've been
Even that in and of itself, like Chrisean knew that she had warrants out for her. She knew that she needed to turn herself into jail, but Chrisean came all out and said, listen, I'm paying money to do what I gotta do. I ain't got time for jail. I got a kid. Like, girl, bye. I'm not about to go to jail. Like I know that they want me to come down there and turn myself in, but I'm not about to do that. I'm paying money here. I'm paying money there. I got a kid. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, again, nothing to do with Blueface. And at some point, either you have to be extremely cocky to move in a way like that or think in a way like that, or maybe you're just not all the way mentally put together. And so when you take this type of energy and everything that she's done in the past, and then you have fans that constantly give her excuses, constantly give her passes, constantly exploiting her exploiting herself, like there's a conversation there.
paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Because, you know, I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and that what it threw from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, you know, but right now I got to play cautious because, you know, I don't plan on being in jail while my son is growing. Like, I just don't plan on that at all. So,
Well, so as far as Chrisean Jr., last time I saw, he was with Smiley.
And he's fine. So I need everybody, mind your business and leave us the fuck alone. Stop talking about Junior. You okay, Papa? Okay. All right, y'all ready to go play ball? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I love y'all so much. This is my new page, so y'all can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs a GoFundMe. Nobody's doing GoFundMe, so please, nobody send nobody no money. Keep your money in your pocket, okay? Because Junior is fine. Junior has everything he needs. Grab his baby bag, please. Thank you. And this is my son. And this is my son, okay? We don't play that. Okay? So we got our own schedule going on. And he's fine. He is playing with his little toy, okay? So
rumors were that Chrisean Jr. was in foster care due to Chrisean Rock still being in lockup. Recently, Maj, Chrisean's friend, was seen outside partying without Chrisean Jr. Remember, she went to the courthouse to get the baby. So people were wondering, where is the baby? Now, Blueface parents already said that they wasn't taking Chrisean Jr. in for their own personal reasons. So people were wondering, where is Chrisean Jr. and is he in foster care? Now, Smiley, one of Chrisean's friends, went live yesterday and said that she has full custody of Chrisean Jr. until Chrisean Rock gets out of custody.
But this is what I'm telling. Hey, baby. Auntie, baby. Auntie, baby. Junior is not in CPS. He is good. He is fair. He is perfect. Because Junior is fine. Junior has everything he needs. Sean is good. She don't need nothing. So nobody, Cashapp, nobody. He was with us the whole time. And he's with us now. Okay? We just didn't want to put his business out there. You know what I'm saying? But it was time for y'all to know, okay, he's with us. And Sean is fine. She's good.
So rumors were that Chrisean Jr. was in foster care due to...
Junior is not in CPS. And he is great. So for all that CPS shit, he is not in CPS. Y'all need to find another one. Y'all need to stop playing with my nephew. And Chrisean is doing great, and she's coming home, so y'all can stop.
So I mean, that was back in June. It's now August. I don't know if he's still with Smiley. I do not know. I feel like I saw something the other day, but y'all know how we do these videos. Like we just gonna go through these TikToks and comments and Instagram pages together to see what we can find. Okay, so this is the mugshot that Zeus Network T posted. Shout out to them. Somebody says she looks nice and healthy. Keep her in there. This is the longest she ever been sober. I'm not the biggest fan of Rock, and I don't hate her, but as a mother, the woman needs to be with her kids. I pray the wait isn't too much longer. Girl, shut the fuck up. As simple as that. I'm not even going to go into detail why. Shut the fuck up. Fuck her and her kids. That's it. Eventually, she needs to be with her children and child. At this point, she needs to detox. I'm a fan too. Free my bull. She needs parents in classes, rehab, and a therapist before she get her kid back. This young man is a menace. Point blank in the period. Point blank in the period. Okay? What's best for Chrisean Jr. is to not be in that element and not be in that environment, rather, so that he can thrive, so that he can, actually, have a better life. But until Chrisean decides to change and grow up, yes, it needs to be F her and F that kid. That's from her perspective, right? Okay? I'm not saying F children in general, but from Chrisean's perspective, it needs to be, let me get my things together. Let me not worry about Junior. So yes, essentially, F that kid. Like, why y'all post her now? Y'all ain't been posting her. The hate is real. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Is there anything else? Okay, let's get into Blueface. So Blueface actually got a 4-year prison sentence, okay? And look at all of these credible sources. TMZ, Stereo Gum, Hot 97, Yahoo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so let's take it to Yahoo. So Blueface has been sentenced to 4 years in prison, according to the LA rapper's father, who took to Instagram.